it does nothing but rock and roll.
It does cleans pretty well.
That's
and we
true.
can dial that in if we need to, but...
Don't contradict me on the bass.
Sorry.
Hey!
Do you need a new overdrive pedal? Or is the sound you're hearing in your head really just a new amp? Welcome to Gear Night. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Gear Night. Thank you so much for tuning in, liking and subscribing, all the things. Tonight, we're answering the question, do you need a new overdrive pedal, or is the sound that you're hearing in your head, like it's been for me recently, just a new amp? So we have 3 amps on the table here. They're the UA amps. We got the Dream, we got the Ruby, we got the Lion. So we're looking at Fender, Vox, Marshall. We have 1 overdrive pedal, or 2. We have the Browne Protein on the board right here, on the brand new show board. The versatile show board. Oh, sorry. But the idea is that what you're hearing?
In your ears.
Because if you're like me for many years, you bought and sold overdrive pedals like you were a drug dealer.
Yeah, you've had a bit of a problem, and I've benefited from it, so I haven't said anything.
But now I've matured and grown and just gone, I was just looking for a Marshall amp.
You needed a Marshall.
For a lot of what I was searching for. Let's go clean tone on the amp so you know what we're working with. So let's put the overdrive into all these and see what we get, Alec.
Is something that I noticed. There's something about the Vox that the first time before we started recording, even you went to it, and I was like, "Am I on my neck?"
Yeah, it does kind of have like a hollow sound.
Yeah,
yeah,
it was weird.
I agree. It
Not bad.
I know that the Vox has, like, they say more mids in it, like it's a mid forward amp or whatever. But I feel like the Lion like pushes through. You know what I mean? Like, do that same thing. I don't know. Maybe it's a speaker cab. It could be the specific.
Maybe. Yeah.
Here's a blue. I don't know. We'll have to change it, but.
It definitely changed it.
It definitely helped a little bit, but yeah, it's still like, it still feels like it's, you know how you have like bass, middle, treble, presence? It feels like it lives up here and it's missing all the other stuff.
A little bit. It felt like vintage next to this is like, just in my brain, it sounds more like, not lo-fi.
Yeah.
But yeah, it sounded maybe more like it's an old vintage amp versus like something that was really.
Yep, I agree. Now in like solo without a mix and everything, I think we're going to love this and we're going to love this. Mm-hmm. But when you get into a band mix, there's a ton of bass. There's another guitar playing as well. Like if you put this on with like some delay. I feel like this is going to be what you want in a mix, maybe more so than even the other two. If you're looking to be like the lead, I'm thinking of Church in particular right now.
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm just playing the soaring like stuff, and I kind of just stay up top. Like I know at my church, the big auditorium, the bass is like heavy and it's weighty and it like holds a lot of ground. This is going to be what is heard
Pokes
more
out.
so than this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or even this with like all the gain in it and stuff.
Right.
All right, let's try a super ambient thing here real quick. Just right now with what you were playing, I prefer this.
Oh, cool.
And what you were playing previously, I preferred this.
Interesting.
Do you know what I mean? That like soft picky thing, it cuts more, it's more articulate.
Yeah.
For just those single lead lines with a bunch of delay, it's like it gets out of the way. This kind of melds in with the delay, which I like for some things.
Sure.
But this kind of
sends it
is
above.
on top. So I thought that was important just to say right now.
Yeah, no, good call.
All right, real quick. The Lion's doing the same thing on the clean pick where it's cutting or it's
More
sticking
attack,
out.
huh?
Yeah, it's sticking out a little bit more. And again, the Dream feels empty is the wrong word, but compared to these two on that clean thing, it's like doesn't exist necessarily. This is helpful for me.
Yeah.
Because I always grab a Fender amp and I go, it'll do anything.
Right.
Specifically for like recording even.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially for recording, this matters, I think.
Yeah, for sure. Live, not necessarily. So
All these videos always probably show that, like, if it was just by itself, I can't tell the difference.
yeah.
So it's when you put them all side by side.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
not saying you guys probably can. I just can't.
yeah, for sure. I mean, that's the point of why we put things into context with other pedals.
Right.
Is because by itself, you could always be like, this is sick.
This
I love
sounds
it.
huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're in there probably scrubbing through the video trying to find this portion. And the amount of text and comments I get, it's ridiculous.
Blowing up my data plan.
I know.
Nights and weekends, guys. After 8. Come on. My dad's going to kill me.
And they pan them all.
Oh.
I don't know. Do you need a new overdrive or do you need a new amp? This was my mindset. I bought a Fender because I was like, it's a pedal platform and I can manipulate it to sound like any other amp that's out there.
Yeah, not true. I'm a Fender boy, but that makes
Are you a Fender boy?
That makes you not like the
I know.
Fender. Now, but yeah.
Say it.
The particular brand of like crispiness from a Vox, I just don't like.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's just a thing.
That's why they exist.
I want to like them. They look sick.
They
They're
do.
sweet looking amps.
They do look sick. And I do think you could dial it in. And if we had like a compressor and EQ and like all that type of stuff, we could really work with it. But first off, they'll all pan them all in their own different way.
Of course.
This will need more gain.
You need more.
This actually has a lot of gain on
So
tap.
much gain.
Yeah.
That's a lesson learned.
These two were pretty close.
Yeah.
In a lot of different ways.
Totally.
Well, they're both British, not these,
Right.
but like the amps are both British made and all that whole thing. So I don't know. I was impressed by all three of them, and even this for its certain characteristics. So I don't know. I feel like this video was helpful for me.
Yeah.
Just as a reminder that quit flipping all these overdrive pedals, and nowadays just
try a different amp. Yeah.
Try a different amp. It's really not relatively speaking, it's not that expensive, and I think it'll help your ear and even what you hear on an album. Because I used to always think like, oh, that's a tube screamer, or oh, that's for sure a Rat into it, and it was probably just like a Vox turned up, all the way or whatever.
Probably.
So, thanks for being here. If you made it all the way through this video, we appreciate you.
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Teresa. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. We do this for you, Teresa.
Yeah. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. Be sure to like and subscribe, and comment below if you want to see anything else with these. And yeah, that's it. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, not even close.
Threw it behind the camera.
That's unfortunate.